Summerset looks incredible. On its idyllic sea-kissed shores lived the Altmere, the High Elves. Oh. So this is where the High Elves hail from.
Let the cat fight those monsters! I'm getting out of... The island sprung a leak. Run!
Oh well, looks like we're going to do Summerset. This looks really nice.
First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Summerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures, I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
Wait, monsters? Cat? Slow down and tell me what happened.
Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razumdar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
Okay. The Queen's Decree. Right, so let's have a look at the map. Whoa. What's this over here? Right, so I am where now? Oh, on the right hand side there. There's a couple of sky shards literally. Oh, that's in a. Oh, that's in point of interest. Keep of the Elven Forces. There's some like really close though. We'll go to this thing here. You can always run round. It's just a circle, right? What I'll do is, guys, before we start here, I'm going to take another quick break because it's been like 4 hours into the stream, so I'm going to take a quick 5 minutes. In fact, it's probably not even going to be 5. I'll play some clips. We'll come back and we will start off in Summerset. I'll update the stream title as well. So bear with me. I'll be right back. Would you swear that you'll always be mine? Of course you couldn't. Would you lie? Would you run and hide? Am I in too deep? That's not a thing. Have I lost my mind? Probably. I don't care. You're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I want to eat your baby. A wee break has done us good. No! Fuck's sake. Ugh. Oh my fucking hell! Let me in! Oh my god, it worked! Go all the time. 200 IQ. Which is super smart. You guys should realise what you're in the presence of, you know. Oh, 2000. I can't even read a number.
Oh. Come on, Daunt, you can do it. I believe. Yes!
Motherfuckers! Yeah! I actually did it. Why do I keep going back the other way? It's annoying because I keep going left to hit him, but he keeps like running back for some reason. Oh, it's when he's blowing me. Where you get dessert. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody in this game, man. I hate this fucking game. It's just complete and utter bullshit. Like, what are you meant? I was just checking. Okay, oh, I think I can do it, right? I think I can do it. Okay, not like this though. Yeah, not like that either. Oh my god, this room might be the end of me. As it, I'd be happy for her to slap me around for a bit.
Oh my.
Wow. Completely, because the wee icons are so fucking small, I can't see them all.
Just before you go though, we'll pick up this just in case you come across any herbs. So if you go over here, you're following someone else. That's not me.
Oh.
I'm back here. With ascension. Just,
What a fucking child to just. Oh, there's an adult. Let's go that way.
There's an orc. Okay, there's alchemy.
I just love sausage. Enjoy your emotes. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
I will play with it so we can share a nice time together.
Good choice. Now throw the ball at it.
What ball?
This ball.
Ah,
Oh,
that ball.
enter creepy
Okay.
ball, stage left. What?
Oh. Puppy! What did I do?
Salt is
It's
a way
so
of life.
broken now. Mr. Voice, everything I touch breaks. What's wrong with me?
There's nothing wrong with you. Sometimes life is just a...
My gift is my song, and this one's for you. No, Feathers, what are you doing? You're shooting the solar panels, you absolute spangle. Why? Why? Oh, hi, let's do it. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh god! Oh, this is, no. Let's not. Oh god. This is so bad. Why am I allowed to carry it out? Oh yeah, light the fuse first. Okay. We're back. Thank you very much for hanging out there, guys. Got myself a coffee, had a quick snack, and I went to the toilet. All things that are necessary on a break. But I'm excited to get into Summerset now. I've updated the title to say that we're no longer in Vardenfell, just so that if anyone's coming in and they are not wanting spoilers, they know where we are, which is the main thing. So what colour are you going next? I'm going to dye my hair red next, which is something I said I would never do again, because I was red from like the age of 17 to 24-ish. And I always said, I've outgrown red, I'm never going to be red again. But here we are. It'll be really easy to cover the pink as well, which will be good. So I'm going to start stripping the pink out today, I think. And I'll do that over the next week. And then I think Thursday or Friday next week I'll dye it. I'll bleach it and I'll dye it, so I'm going full, like, I'm fixing my whole head at this point. The roots will go and everything. Thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I think I have an idea. I don't ever like my hair being like all one colour, so I'm going to darken the red for the root, for like this, and then it will fade to like a bright red. So it'll be quite cool. My husband's very excited because he is a big fan of red hair. I was red when I met him, and for years after it, so he's happy I'm going back. But it is just semi-permanent, which is the only reason I'm doing it, because it will wash out. Because I will no doubt like change it again, as I do every 6 months. So we'll see. I know what red I'm getting. I know what I'm going to order. I've used the stuff I've used the brand, but not that colour before. So yeah, be interesting. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. But anyway. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to finally properly fix my hair, because obviously when I did the pink, I just had blonde hair with roots, so I just threw it on. So yeah, hopefully I can strip as much of the pink out as I can, but I'm less worried about it now because I've decided to go red. It should, like, the pink and the reds have the same tones anyway. I usually use Arctic Fox, so I'm kind of going to be mixing some of the two. I want to use a red by Manic Panic called Vampire Blood, I think, or Vampiric Red, or something vampire related, so it's like a proper blood red. But I'm going to use the Arctic Fox Black to darken the red for the root area. So yeah. Have shades of purple and aqua. Ooh, see, purple and aquamarine are my favourite combo. The very first time I started doing the semi-permanent colours in my hair, I had a purple root and then an aquamarine length, and I loved it. And it's still to this day my favourite combo of colours. And I will do that. I was going to do that again, and then I thought, do you know what? Just fucking try something different. But I was laughing because I was saying, I got all of these emotes made with different colours so that no matter what I do, they'll match my hair. But did I get a red one made? I did not, because I didn't think I would ever go red. Which is just typical, you know. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll maybe get a wee emote made with red hair. Or I could just change one of the ones I was saying on the thing. I've got 2 blondes, I think, in my base emote slot, so I could change one of the blondes to red. I could maybe just pay the artist to recolour the hair or something. I've had sea green for a long while. In fact, I last dyed in September and I've still got a bit of green. Yeah. I think if I was to go green, it would need to be like a deep forest green. But green's not something I ever envisioned doing. I never thought I would have yellow hair though, and that happened, so never quote me on this. Give me a year down the line and I'll just be like, I'm dyeing my hair green. Because it'll take my mood, you know. My mood with my hair changes frequently, so. 8 inches off, wow. The most I've done, I think the last time I cut my hair, I took about 3 inches off. And my hair was up to there. And it's now came down. The 3 inches have grown back, which is, well, basically all this root has grown back. But yeah. Right, we're going this way. That's fine. But I'm excited to, like, bleach it properly and actually dye it properly, like, right to my root again. Yours was down to your butt. Holy shit. That's mad. I usually keep my hair like this length, like just below my shoulder now. That's kind of like my manageable length of hair now. You still got a good, yeah, I can imagine. That must have been quite scary though, making that decision. Normally people that have got super long hair don't like cutting that much off. They become very attached, you know. Right, here's our person. Oh, it's you? I know you.
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves?
I am.
This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
That sounds ominous.
Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Summerset at the behest of Queen Irene to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
That's Cordy, I can imagine. That would be a fuck me moment. Get this to fuck. Like this morning, see, because I used to have shaved sides, so like these two parts of my head were completely shaved off. And see, sometimes I'm like see today, this is like my messy hairstyle where I just pull it back, and see this bun would not go in any sort of discernible shape. And I was honestly at the point where I was ready to just fucking shave it off again. I was like, honestly, this is doing it. But I refrained from it because growing in a side shave is just such a long process. It took me like 8 months to get my hair down to like even here, you know. Yeah. Right, so how can I help?
Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she is concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
Okay, I'll ask around.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
When a Khajiit says it may or may not involve scratching and clawing, it just immediately makes me think that they're going off to have sex. Just me? No? I don't know. Okay. What are those strange creatures that I saw you fighting?
Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one
there you
tends to
go.
avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
I'm glad it's not just me. Visiting a brothel, exactly. Exactly. Okay, is there anyone specific you actually want me to talk to?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list.
Of course you have.
Old Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranul, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
Okay, what did Olnul, that's such a hard word to say when you're Scottish, speak out about, and where can I find her?
Old Newell complained about...
Newell?
No.
Newell?
Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation. You will find out when you talk to her. The artists like to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
Okay. Ranul, that doesn't sound like a high elf name. Does it not? I don't even know what sounds like a high elf name.
True. Not enough syllables. Ranul's a Redguard, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations. He's a well-respected trader, with a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him.
What's the Divine Prosecution?
The Divine Prosecution serves as law-keepers and protectors of social standards. Very persnickety. When the rules are broken, they record it in their observation logs. If your name winds up on their list, things get complicated. So,
Zoxolza is being persecuted?
Something to do with monks and newcomer registration. Raz is looking into that. Last I heard, Soxolza was seen leaving the city and heading west. Probably trying to reach the water. Lizards like water, yes? Not Raz. Gugh. Raz hates the wet stuff.
Gugh. Right, so what does all this have to do with that geyser and those creatures?
Nothing at all. Unless you think they came to Summerset because of the Queen's decree. No, that would be ridiculous. Let's not lose focus. Just see what Old Newell, Soxolza, and Ranul have to say about newcomers and the mood in Shimmerin.
Old Newell, Soxolza. These names? Wow. Okay, what do you actually expect me to learn?
We need to confirm these rumors or else put an end to them. Everyone should be pleased with the Queen's decree. Opening the border shows progress, yes? However, if any of her loyal subjects reject progress, well, Raz needs to know that too.
Okay, I'll talk to Olnul, Ranul, and Soxolza.
While you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not
You've
involve
said this already.
scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerine when you have something to report.
So, before I go, is there anything else about Shimmerine I should know?
Raz knows very little about city ordinances or how to tell the difference between mead and ale, so let's avoid those topics, yes? Otherwise, this one knows all about the Queen's decree and the initial reaction of the nobles and kin lady.
Okay, so tell me about the Queen's decree.
Queen Irene, her most excellent leader of the Altmeri Dominion, has issued a decree opening the once forbidden land of Summerset to traders, visitors, and immigrants of all races.
Oh, turning it into tourism.
Controversial, yes, but part
Okay.
of her plan for the Dominion's future.
That's what that person was talking about. And it's a problem?
For some. High elves talk of perfection, but they are a complicated people. Various individuals in Summerset take issue with their queen, with change of any sort, actually. The kin lady, for example. Some nobles. Makes my job complicated.
When will you be streaming Last of Us 2? Plankthon, probably not for a little while yet. I like to give my viewers plenty of time to buy and play the game themselves. And I know a lot of people can't afford it right off the bat or have time to, so I'm in no rush. I'll just play it whenever I feel like it. But yeah, I'm not really going to be rushing out to play it or anything. I'd rather wait for a little bit. Okay. Let us go check out these places. Is this stealing? Is there anything? I'll grab this. Oh, there they are.
Go find your own patch of beach.
Calm down.
Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
What's the path to Alaxon?
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Summerset. Alaxon is the state of perfection that every high elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
So, I heard you made complaints in Shimmerine. I'd like to hear about that.
I believe in caution as much as the next high elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
What happened to your apprentice?
They took her away. Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't seen her since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Did the monks offer any explanation as to where she was or when she'd be returned?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I've said too much. I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alaxon.
Okay, I'll let you get back to work.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
I like this person's tattoos on their character. Ooh, a new design. Oh, it's already known. Damn it. This is nice. I'm liking this place. Oh, a wolf. A dire wolf. Ooh. Let's head to this point of interest over here. There's apparently a book up here too. A lore book. Ah. The old ways. Where's the sky shard? Oh, it's over here. Really? Did I get it? I did. That's fine. Really? Alright, we can just continue through. I think it just goes round in a circle to the next area that we're looking for, so... Aren't you guys annoying? That one's in a delve. Let's head this way. Oops. Still chasing me? Really? Come on, man! Cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, sugar and butter mix is ready. You're making me so damn hungry. I really need to make my pumpkin loaves again, actually. I've just not really been in the mood for baking in ages. I definitely bake better when I'm in the mood to do it. Oh, over the other side. Summerset is not the wondrous paradise the heralds proclaimed it to be. Despite the fine words in the Queen's decree, the High Elves want nothing to do with outsiders. They treat the newcomers worse than the mud flea on the Guar. And as I stepped off the boat, priests from the monastery collected me for some sort of cultural assessment to ascertain my understanding of societal rules and regulations. However, no one actually asked me any questions. They locked me in a cell, somewhere in the bowels of the monastery, along with other newcomers. Something about the whole affair felt wrong, like warm water in an otherwise cool stream. When I heard one of the monks give thanks with a Daedric prayer, I knew I had to get out of there. I used the talents I learned from associates who may or may not have belonged to the Thieves Guild. I know you disapprove of my friends. And I slipped out of the cell and away from the monastery. In the morning I plan to head to Alinor. Hopefully I can secure passage back to Murkmire there. Frankly, at this point any destination would be preferable to here. Oh shit. Oh no! That's not good. It's not right. I was just seized with the desire today. I wish I would be seized with the desire. Yet, I am not. Right, where's this person I'm going to look? I'm going back to. Oh, they're up here. It's in there though, right? Yeah, I need to go in and across the bridge, I think. In the city. Also to eat the warm cinnamon rolls, it's necessary making the warm cinnamon. Yes. Yeah, in order to eat warm cinnamon rolls, you generally have to make them. I've never tried to make cinnamon rolls before.
What?
I think we're going this way. I'm making this shit up as I go. Seems to be working out for you, so that's a good thing. This is not the way. This is a dead end. Is it down that wee street over there? Yes, it's over here. This could all go horribly wrong. I'll keep my fingers crossed that it does not. There's nothing worse when you're baking and like you put a lot of time in and it ends up not turning out correctly. Right, you think he's over here, isn't he? Check that goat out. Just chilling. Inside, maybe? Yeah.
Much to do.
So I think it'll be okay.
Please, I was once like you.
A newcomer in the warehouse district. Unusual. But how can I help you today, my friend?
I was wondering how your name ended up in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
The Divine? Who told you that? If a Justiciar sent you to try and trick me into confessing... No, no. The High Elves would never send a newcomer to perform such a task. But I admit it. I made my thoughts known.
Silly man. What were those thoughts, if you don't mind me asking?
I arranged to bring my cousin here to work with me. The ship arrived, but all the newcomers were carted away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady and anyone else who would listen. And what has it gotten me? Nothing.
You're not a high elf. Have you lived in Summerset very long?
Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of. Our business has grown and gets better every day. That's why I sent for my cousin. We need the help.
Do you like living here?
Summerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Ep18 Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though. I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
Okay.
Don't look away.
Guys back at the main gate. Can I loot this or is it all stealing? It's all stealing, that's fine. Cool. Never mind. That was up the way. Music here is like so calm.
This is unheard of. Why have you closed the monastery?
Uh-oh.
Good people, I hear your concerns.
Well, the workers I hired, they were aboard the ship from Rivenspire.
The kin lady and I, we have only your best interests in mind. Every guest must be sequestered while we ascertain their suitability for Altmer society.
Uh-oh.
The old Dark's right.
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects. The sentiment isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned. Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to?
Yeah, the artist's assistant and the Red Guard's cousin have both been sequestered.
Sequestered? Just a different word for imprisoned, yes. Ranul's cousin just arrived, but old Newell's assistant has lived on Summerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Soxolza have to say?
Unfortunately, they're dead, but I found this later.
Why would the Aldark gather up newcomers and non-High Elf residents alike and send them to the monastery? Does the Kin Lady condone this behavior? Raz's head itches, and not in a good way. Our course is clear, Five Claw. We must go to the monastery.
Okay, I'll help you.
Raz admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own. Raz has other fish to catch. This one will help you get past the sentry, though. When you notice that the sentry is distracted, just sleep quietly inside.
Okay. Let's go then. Where is this place? Yeah, just stay on this outside path.
You there! I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a golden knight?
I have no idea what that was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Okay. That was weird.
Sentry! Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Well, I don't recall any... you say I won some gold?
Don't you remember? Raz always pays his debts, and he always buys the drinks.
Gold and drinks? Well, my relief...
Gold and drinks. It's your lucky day. Wonder if I need to stay hidden while in here. Oh, what was that? I need you hors d'oeuvre. Okay. Wood elves, 4 males, 3 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens. One says she lived in Summerset for more than a year, moved to preparation cells. Usually 7 males, all claim to be sent half, sent another half to holding. Why am I writing all this down? What does the new Aldark plan do with this information? So glad you suggested transferring to our beloved monastery. I was happy to use my influence to make that happen. Insightful discussion we had concerning Queen Aaron's radical and quite frankly dangerous decree. Test our suitability. Determine who has the ability and temperament to become productive members. It isn't a perfect solution, but it will suffice until we can urge the unforeseen queen to rescind this order. This isn't good.
No, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap.
Where can I find the people that have been sequestered?
You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldark brought with him. They deal with all the newcomer testing and evaluations. I'm just a simple monk trying to catch up on my sleep. That was a hint, by the way.
Tell me about the Aldark and the new monks.
Aldark Tilkala arrived right after the Queen issued her decree. He came highly recommended by Kinlady Avanice, or so I heard. It's not unusual for monks to form attachments and move together. But there's something strange about that bunch.
What do you mean?
The Aldorc and his monks keep to themselves. They've taken the Undercroft for their own purposes and ordered the rest of us to avoid the ancient vaults beneath the monastery. Now, please, let me get back to my nap.
This is like so uncomfortable to nap on, this wooden bench. You must have some idea where they've sequestered the newcomers.
Again with the questions about the newcomers. Why do you care about the complexities of Altma bureaucracy? Still, if I had to make a guess, I'd say they were taking into the Undercroft for registration and processing. Now go away.
Anything else I should know?
The monastery should be a place of peace and meditation. The Aldorc has closed us down until further notice. That means if any of the monks spot you, they'll raise the alarm. Me? I never saw you. Now, if you don't mind, my nap awaits.
Okay. So I do need to sneak? Oh, above. Wait, where am I going? I'm in the wrong place. Oh wait, I don't have a... How did I get up there? Oh, it's the monks I need to hide from. Just the monks, is it? I literally just walked right past her though. Before. Oh, this way? Oh, there we go. The monks don't seem to be caring.
Unusual knick-knack for an Aldorc's office, wouldn't you agree?
Oh. Oh.
I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own. I suppose we both came to the monastery with a similar purpose in mind.
And what purpose is that?
The sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well? A house of worship shouldn't be used as an internment camp, and it shouldn't be locked to the public either.
I saw a pair like that. There were strange creatures nearby.
Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios. Strange creatures notwithstanding, we need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers.
How did you happen to get past the sentry, by the way?
The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question. Let's just agree that we both have our methods. Curious, but I feel that there's more going on in Shimmerine than the usual politics and community relations.
What else could be going on?
That's the question, my cautious friend. We have a newly appointed Aldorc and a disgruntled kin lady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. What's their connection to the missing newcomers? I was about to explore the Undercroft. Care to join me?
Okay.
A curious pearl. I wonder where the Aldorc acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going on with the newcomers.
Oh, can I reach that? Below. Are we back at the other end again? Right, okay. Uh-oh.
I should be seeing your back walking out of here by now.
You saw nothing.
Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic. Cages? These people did nothing to deserve such treatment. There's someone alive over there. See if you can help her.
Thank the Divines! You aren't one of the monks. Please, let me out of here.
Why did they lock you up?
It's a nightmare. We came to Summerset to seek new opportunities. We barely stepped off the ship when they marched us to the monastery. Instead of questioning us or the usual high elf bureaucracy, they locked us in these cages.
Where's everyone else?
The monks gathered them a few moments ago and took them through the door on the far side of the chamber. Please, let me out of here before they take me away like the others.
Okay.
Is that a scoffin?
Oh, thank you for setting me free.
A Daedra? Here? And that's a scoffin. If I
a
remember my
scoffin?
Daedric recitations correctly. Very curious.
What's a dead scoffin doing in a monastery?
An excellent question, and one I hope to find the answer to. From the evidence before us, it appears this Nord killed the Scoffin before he succumbed to his own wounds. Good for him. I found this key on the creature's belt, so we can open that door.
That's where the prisoner said the monks took everyone else.
Then I suggest we pick up the pace. We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind all this. Without answers to those questions, we won't be able to decide on our best course of action.
What about your missing friend, though?
I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
Okay. No, don't sit down. Oh shit.
Daedric cultists? The pearl's draining these people.
What's happening? Whoops. I accidentally misclicked there, that was
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear. Your turn will come.
There we go.
I'll deal with the pearl. You hold off these creatures. The pearl's magic attracts these creatures. Hold them off while I complete my spell.
Ow. I need to get out of the way.
Come on, let's talk outside.
Urns. Ooh. New diagram.
Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. That was Daedric magic back there. I just wish we had arrived a few moments earlier.
What happened to the peril? Did you destroy it?
I promised to explain what I know. I suppose that now's as good a time as any. I'm a member of the Summerset Order. Our Right Master sent me to investigate a warning we received about a plot involving Summerset. My inquiries led me here.
The Summerset Order?
The Summerset Order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, but that was before we removed our island home from the world. Now this threat has drawn us back. But why are you involved in all this?
I'm working with Razumdar. But what happened to the peril?
An Eye of the Queen? Interesting. I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the pearl to Artaeum, the Summerset Island, for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it. But we can discuss this further once we get out of here.
Okay. My god, so many urns. So many urns. Dear lord. Must loot them all. If I press the right buttons. Even though I was attempting to make a quantity of dough large enough to do 2 small batches, I appear to have made enough to make 2 normal sized batches. Yeast is weird. This way. Damn it. Oh no! I'm stuck. Ooh, what's this? A new staff? That's basically the exact same. Oh, I get more experience instead of more healing. Let's go. Let's not hang around in here while they keep respawning. Quite literally drops in. Hey Raptor, how you doing? Right. Get the hell out of that place.
Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
Okay. In some sort of maze. And we're back. You're doing well. Good, good. Round this way. The inn. Okay. This is nice. Wait, where is he? Oh, upstairs. Hey, bud.
Ah, this one's new partner returns. What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail.
Probably during the Steam sale. It's definitely worth the money. I can tell you the amount of hours that you get out of the game are incredible. Okay, the people that were sequestered were killed to power a Daedric ritual.
That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for.
Yeah.
Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day. We need to learn the extent of the Kin Lady's involvement. And by we, Raz means you.
You want me to go and accuse the Kin Lady of conspiring with a Daedric cult?
Accuse? Not exactly. Raz wants you to talk to her. See what she knows about the Oldar. The Kin Lady is meeting with local leaders. Attend that meeting and learn the truth. This invitation and set of elegant clothes will get you through the door.
I also met this mage from the Psijic Order.
A Psijic? Raz has heard rumors, but there are always rumors about the Psijics. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this Psijic mage say what the Order was investigating?
Something about a warning. She seemed pretty interested in the life-sucking peril.
There was a life-sucking pearl. You should probably have led with that bit of information.
I don't know.
Well, we can worry about the Psijic mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the Kin Lady has to say.
Shouldn't you speak to the Kin Lady? You do work for the Queen after all.
Kin Lady Avanice and Raz do not get along.
Of course.
You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and... No. This one won't bore you with the sordid details.
Okay.
Besides, Everyone behaves well when they see Raz. You will learn more than I would.
Fine. Okay. That will need to be next time though, because I am going to finish up there. So I need food. So let me log out and I'll find someone to host. Thank you everyone for hanging out, as always. I hope you enjoyed the stream. ESO is good. We finished off Vardenfell, which we did much faster than I thought we were going to. And Summerset is looking to be a really nice place to hang out in for a while, so I'm excited to continue doing the story. That was a weird noise. But yeah, massive thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it.